Hello everybody, my name's Vonteia. This is an old video from my Red Dead TikTok, but it was like 3 minutes long, and I don't want to like upload like a 3 minute video for a YouTube short. I just don't see the point in that. So, this is the intro to that video. Uh, I know what I'm doing. But yeah, enjoy the video. It's of me drawing with like pastel, colors. It's of me drawing with like pastel colors, and yeah, I just think you would really enjoy it. Cavalier's Promise, Part 1. A young man walks into a tavern, and in the tavern is outlaws and scary-looking raider men, all very jagged and rigid-looking. But at the very back of the tavern, there are a group of sharply dressed men, businessmen almost. A young man in a checkered shirt and worn-out jeans walks up to the sharply dressed man and says, "I'm willing to take on your offer." The man in the middle of the sharply dressed men smiles and reaches out his hand. The young boy shakes his hand. The sharply dressed man says, "Pleasure doing business with you." Jump cut to a man with a red hat with a feather in it, screaming, "Hi-yah!" The man with the feather in his hat is named Joe Hope, and he's riding on the back of a fully black horse with no name. On the back of that horse is a hog-tied outlaw, very rigid and jagged looking, and 6 of his men chasing them. They go down a hill and around a corner. He gets off his horse and starts to load his 6-shooter. The outlaw on the back of the horse screams, "No! Don't come down that hill!" But it's too late. Joe Hope shot all 6 men in the head. He spins his gun around his finger and holsters it and starts whistling a tune. He gets on the back of his horse, and the outlaw man screams, You devil!" Joe Hope laughs and says, "Oh, I'm the devil, huh? Last time I checked, I'm not on the back of my own horse." They arrive in town. They enter into a barn. 2 strong black dudes take the outlaw off the back of the horse. The outlaw screams, "What? Get off me!" Just then he's knocked out by a man, big fat man, dressed in all white. The man dressed in all white is named Haas Manchego. He walks up to Mr. Hope and says, "$25, right, Mr. Hope?" Joe Hope responds, "Pleasure, Haas." He saddles back up on his horse, but before he leaves, he hears a gunfire. And then he looks over and sees the outlaw dead on the ground. Haas says, "Now before you leave, boy, I hear that Mr. Sinclair needs some help over yonder. How about you go and help him?" Joe Hope says, "Will do, Haas." On his way there, he gets a flashback. In the flashback, an old man is holding a gun with the feathered hat that he is currently wearing, and he's pointing the gun at Joe Hope and saying, "If you take me, they're gonna take you!" Flashback ends. He arrives at the plantation. Like and follow for part 2.
Eye-catching, isn't it?